Hello guys, and welcome to episode 2 of my Tiraspol campaign in Steel Division 2, playing on the Soviet side. Today we're going to be continuing after making our amphibious attack with the 83rd Naval Infantry Brigade. It was an awesome battle, so make sure to go back and check it out if you missed it. The first battle that we've ever done with more than 3 battalions involved. We actually used 4 in that one. That's not even like the maximum amount. So yeah, it's going to be even more crazy when we do a battle like this one, where we might get attacked by even more. Although saying that, I have made sure to bombard a couple units so they can't get involved. So we are going to make a push across this river. We can only attack the one in the middle, so we're going to have to do that. We're definitely going to make this attack straight away, make a breakthrough, get across this river, because then we can kind of push down towards this little town or village, and then come down the road to get to the objectives here. So what we're going to do is probably use the Guards Rifle Regiments. That's pretty certain. And then we're probably going to bring in the 51st Guards Mortar Regiment. Using Katyushas is pretty nice. They're not going to be good for taking out the bunkers, but they'll be good for taking out any blobs. We can only bring in like 1 artillery unit, so I'm going to use the Katyushas in this case. And then I'm probably going to be bringing in the 105th Guards Rifle Regiment. And I was tempted to bring in some aircraft, but we can't do that. So we'll just bring in 2 more units in Phase C. Let's see, is there anything that's probably worth bringing? Yes, of course. The 31st Guards Rifle Corps, which can bring in some ISU 152s. Those will be very, very useful indeed. We might end up against the Tank Destroyer Battalion in Phase C. But before that, it's only a few Pack 40s to worry about, so these ISU 152s should be absolutely fine. And before that, I'm also probably going to be using some mortars to help take out any bunkers. So it's probably going to start 60 to 60 at the start, and then move on to a 5v5 in Phase B. Pretty crazy. Alright, it's tactical battle, and we will set this all to player controlled and jump on in. Alright, they didn't bring in the tank destroyers, so that's really good for us actually. Because in Phase C, that would be kind of awkward for me to have to deal with. So this map is actually quite a difficult one to push breakthrough-wise, because there's a lot of nasty places for bunkers to be put. Like in this like cover areas that cover like quite open ground. Like in and behind all of these buildings, like especially in this town, there'll probably be ones at like close range, like PTRD bunkers and stuff. It would be pretty horrible. But my plan really at the start is just to kind of get the lay of the land, get some recon up, see where the bunkers are, and then we can kind of go from there. So I'm going to grab a few snipers. We're going to try and move these up into positions where they can get decent line of sight. So I'll just keep pushing them up like so, and then we'll have like one maybe just move up here and then move through the light cover, or heavy cover, sorry. I'm going to have some avtos that can push through here. I don't think I get any sapele. I do get a couple of sapele, but I don't know if I want to use them. I could use the avtos from here actually. We'll just add a couple extra. If we can like double team enemy infantry squads, the avtos will demolish them. So we'll just do that and give them veterancy. Just to control the heavy cover here. Because if we control the heavy cover, we control the flag. Got to be a bit careful of an AT gun pointing down the road, so it might be worth actually giving them an order to unload early on either side. So one on this side, for example. And then for the open ground, we're probably going to pop a load of Maxims down, I think. Although I can't really afford to get too close to this blue line with transports, because they're going to have bunkers. So we need to probably scout this first. So we'll do maybe a couple snipers. I have one just zoom up there and one unload over here. We're going to have a couple that can like unload behind here with a bunch of Maxims. And I'm going to also have some Gvardia squads with a leader that can kind of unload on the road back here, because just in case they kind of like send stuff towards us. Alright, same deal here. We'll put a bunch of Maxims down and move them through the light cover here. I'll grab a couple of Aptos just in case, and then we'll have a bunch of Gavadia again. They can move up and just combat anything that comes towards us. I could also use like a PTRS at the start, maybe just to kill any transports that are aggressive. On the left side, I'm not really sure what to do about this. I guess initially it might be better to just do like a bunch of Gavadia DP, have them all move out into cover there, and then a couple leaders, push them to the edge, and then try and make some ground across. I think that's what we're going to do. Last few points I'll probably put into mortars, I think. Let's do that. Alright, let's launch battle. On that right hand side, actually, I do need some stuff other than the snipers. Speed things up a little bit. You have to be careful of other units coming towards us though. We see a couple trucks did head towards us there. On the first tick, I'm going to be bringing in stuff on this right hand side. Alright, so unload these. I lost one of my leaders. Oh, good start. I've actually put an MG in a gun pit there. That's not good for us. Although we made him fall back out of it already, so that should be fine actually. My 2-star veterancy helping us out there. Big artillery already coming in. That's a lot of artillery. Well, there's like 4 pieces of artillery there. There must be like Lorraine's. Let's have these keep pushing up on the left there. I'm going to bring in some Gavadia DP just to help push across the open. I think it was just artillery is just like coming in big time. With any luck, we're going to hit the mark and take out those artillery pieces. If we can take out any Pack 40s early on as well, that's really, really helpful. Gonna grab some Gavadia that can push across there. This is going to want to fall back. Actually can't engage a Pack 40 with 3-star veterancy, it's going to die. Going to bring up the commander on that left hand side and a fresh leader to help out. That Maxim went down. Okay. So, just trying to think how I can deal with these Pack 40s. I could bring in more mortars here. Might help. Sniper got taken out on the right hand side. We're bringing them up through with care. I won't engage at range. So the Gavardia are basically making up like the main part of the push, and then we got the other units behind to give support. We're going to continue that trend across the front here. Use the mortars to take them out. Going to get loads of these mortar batteries going. Make sure we kill off these guns. Then as soon as the Pack 40s are dead, we can bring up like OBs, play from those. The trouble we're having at the moment is they've got veterancy as well, so it's kind of a bit rough to deal with. I'm just going to take out that bunker. We were taking a decent amount of ground already, so that's good. We'll hit that again. As soon as this one gets into position and unloads, we'll dump that onto the IG. Alright, the bunker's gone there, that's good. I'm going to go take out this bunker now. But I think that bunker's kind of covering the left approach, by the looks of things. Okay, good. Killed off Pack 40, but the IGs are still a problem. I'm going to move up the Avtos now. We'll get these Maxims to move across the open. Alright, let's get even more mortars in. Oh, that's unfortunate. Those mortar rounds are quite far off. Alright, we surrendered that. Let's move over to the left. We'll keep the Maxims up behind. We can make a play on the left side now as well. Okay, good. These guys are going to have to fall back. We'll drop. Let's just move these so they don't get counter-batteried. That is to get to the edge, move the OBs up. Alright, gonna bring in OBs over here now as well. Okay, let's see. Don't think they have many artillery pieces left because they kind of put them all on the same spot, so we killed most of them already. Alright, so that's the commander holding ground there, so that's good. Got rid of that. Pin down the IG, that's good. Have the Gavardia now run. The OB is into position. Might as well be moving up these PTRS squads. Move up these as well. The leader and such. Okay, we've done a good number on their support weapons now. Ooh, don't really want to have those targeted. If I can help it. 3-star Pack 40 might actually beat an OB. Because it's so accurate. Ooh. Okay, we got it. Nice. The only way to really get rid of that bunker is to just surrender it, so just have the Gavardi go run it down. Oh, never mind, the OB got it. I guess we had like artied it, so that would also be why. Just gonna surrender this. No point in just letting my units waste ammunition on the bunker. Okay, good. We're gonna have these Gavardi start pushing up. I'm gonna have these push through this way. Get my sapling in. Moved into phase B. Time to bring up my SU-152s. And lots of them. Right, IG-33 is a problem. The other thing that I'm going to do is bring in a bunch more Maxims. I think my Gavardi here finally made ground. That's good. Push them out of that town. I'm going to need more Gavardia sacrifice themselves across the open over here. This blob should probably just fall back for the time being till we get the ISU-152s. Ooh, that's a big old bunch of groups there. Okay, let's see. We can definitely mortar the absolute crap out of that. Oh, artillery getting a bit close for comfort there. My leader did die on the fallback, unfortunately. Right, hopefully this can just absolutely smash that Pack 40. Thank you very much. Pack 40 actually has a decent chance of penetrating that range. I'm gonna need more of my Avtos. They managed to survive, thankfully. That's good. Oh, I love the shots coming out from the ISU-152s. It's always so satisfying to watch them just plow into the enemy. Just one shot on IG like that, it's just beautiful. There's so much damage to these units, taking away a lot of their support units. Just perfect. Gotta be a little bit careful in the centre here, probably bring in some Maxims. Bring in some Gavardia. Just create an unstoppable push of forces. Did lose a unit there, unfortunately. Alright, now we have the ISUs. We can definitely push forwards our infantry. Human wave, engage. I did lose 120 mil mortar, unfortunately. Okay, we do have our Katyushas. I should definitely be using these to kill off Pack 40s in particular. A lot of this infantry is going to absolutely demolished. Alright, off we go. Right, let's just allow that to fire at the IG. I do need to hit this IG as well. Got to make sure I move these back afterwards. Alright, let's bring in some more guards. Some leaders. IG went down, that's good. See if we can take out this one. I really hope we can. Pretty important we do. Currently a draw in 17 minutes. We obviously don't want it to be a draw, anywhere near a draw, honestly. I'm just going to start bringing in loads of units. We're going to make big pushes. Fortunately, some of my mortars really going down quite a bit. I'm just going to stockpile these Katyushas at the back, I think. Oh, that's not good. We lost an ISU. Lost an ISU, guys. That's not good at all. It's quite a big loss. Because these ISUs are going to be super helpful. Might have been that Pack 40 there. I'm just going to fire position that at location. These are actually getting low on ammo. I do still have like one more big set of Katyushas, don't I? Okay, nice. That's one Pack 40 down there. We don't need to do this anymore. Okay. So much infantry to push forwards right here. It's crazy. I gotta be careful with the attack move orders on these ISU 150s. Oh, that's not good. Let's move away from that. I just have that supply truck go and resupply the ISU. Alright, let's keep the pushes going. Maybe went down. Losing some stuff on this right hand side due to the Pack 75. That Pack 75 bunker I've got to deal with, so I think it's mortar time. Got quite a lot of mortars here. Can absolutely pummel that. I could put my Katyushas on it as well if I wanted. We just need something to go and surrender that. 13 to 11. Just looking for these middle points right now. I'm moving into phase C. I'll just move that back. That one reloaded. Grab even more men up that right hand side. Just keep bringing in the units. Attack moving them so far up is a little bit risky because they are much more prone to being transport sniped, but at the same time it does gain us ground very fast. With any luck I can kill that. I put so much mortar fire on it, I'm surprised it didn't die. The ISU 152s might finish it. Yeah, they got it. Okay, good. Right, a major victory would be fantastic. It would take away like 3 units. I'm trying to look where the flags would be, the ones I could cap. I'd cap one here, cap one here. I'm not sure we can go major victory. Minor victory might just have to be it. So difficult to get a major victory. Maybe this side. 30 seconds. We'll charge that. We'll charge this. Gonna be close. I just don't think we're gonna be able to push off whatever's holding that. Might be able to get the middle one, we might be able to get the one on the left. If we pin down the Grens here, it might give us the flag. We are so close. Just a little bit too slow on the pull, I think. That was a successful attack though, I would say. 22 minutes, 15 seconds, 113 kills, 79 losses. Actually more than I thought. It's quite a lot. We lost a lot of our Maxims, a lot of Gavardia. Okay, interesting. I think it'd be easier to see exactly what's died at the end. We can kind of compare from there. So we lost 18 Gavardia, 17 Maxims, 11 Gavardia DP. I actually lost 2 ISUs and a bunch of 120mm mortars. They lost 40 Grens. They lost most of their Pack 40s. Definitely all of them from the original units. They lost a lot of their MGs, their IGs, the IG-33s. I think overall I am relatively happy with this. I think it's okay. Especially since their units have been very, very depleted by this, whereas mine not so much, just because Soviets just have sheer numbers. So we're across the bridge. Oh, actually, maybe not. And we can move stuff in to kind of secure it, but it's risky. Then again, I don't think they can attack us. Counterattack us. Because they won't have any action points. So I could try and push like the guards across. I think that's probably our best bet. and then just attack them again straight away next turn. These are all disorganized, it'd be so much better. Shame we didn't manage to pull that off. But, alas, I will probably just make sure that any of these units that are in reserve don't come across and try and block us. So we'll just bombard. I can probably move this up and bombard next turn, because this isn't really in range to attack anything. Unless I move it here and maybe hit the AA. Gonna move my AA forwards a little bit, make sure to redeploy that. These guards can move down the road, pick up these spots. It's another light artillery. Just bombard this unit. Alright. So from right to left, we've done all of that so far. Can't really make an attack across here. This is actually going to be really difficult. I could bombard the two defensive units. Yeah, I think we could maybe do it. Something like this. We got the Guards Mortar Regiment ready there. Move up, deploy AA again. And then we just bombard every single unit that's potentially in range. So I'm thinking the 1st Battalion of the 12th Infantry, the 2nd Battalion of the 5th Artillery, the 9th Gun Brigade can hit this one, and then we can hit the 21st Engineer Battalion. So, should be okay. So something like that. Then like this. And take this off the field as well. Like that. Keep them pinned, and then we can attack their defenses next turn. What I'm thinking. I could try and do something similar over here. I'll bombard this unit. That unit might be able to like kind of attack here maybe. Bombard that unit. Move this forwards and deploy it again. These can fire as well, actually. If I just hit these ones on the right hand side here, you can get right up in their face. And just push through here and just demolish this area. Okay. I need to make a concentrated attack here as well. I'm tempted to dig this one in. I should probably do it here if I was going to. Put the HQ with that. Maybe dig in this one as well. And then attack down here is what I'm thinking. So I go into these infantry regiments. Something like this. Can we bombard that? The light artillery? No. Okay, we'll move that up. This one's probably going to have to do it. going to bombard this one as well. The issue here is we have places where the aircraft on the Axis side can really help. So I've got to be really careful, like making these engagements. Because I could just get like units picked off here quite easily. Gonna move this Rifle Corps HQ over here. And this AA, that can move down and deploy. Yeah, oh actually that's perfect. Okay. Nice. We do have AA for our pocket. That's good. We don't need to be as worried about counterattack then. Although ones on the edge might still get hit by it, because I think aircraft can kind of like get into these corner ones that are slightly covered but not fully covered. And we can actually make attacks across here already. But I think the first thing to do would probably be bombard any of these supporting units. And then make the play across. So oh, we can't actually attack across the bridge. So in that case, we have to bombard both of these. And then get an infantry squad ready to do that. It's going to be a difficult push. Do I have any better units here? They're all Rifle Corps. Guards Rifles, that's better. Nice thing about Guards Rifles is they always have veterancy. Whereas like a normal rifle regiment doesn't. And Guards are technically better than Strelki now, I feel. Because Strelki get one more Moz in, Guards get one more PPSH. But at close range, like, the Guards are actually pretty good now because of the 2 submachine guns. Especially against Axis infantry because they have the MG43 that is a light machine gun technically, so can't be used within 100 meters. So you win those close range engagements as long as they don't have like pioneers backing them up or something. We'll get this close enough to help. I do kind of want to move this forwards. If I move this out of the way, can I move it here? No. Alright, I'll move it across this turn then. Alright. That's all fine. Let's see. Another guard unit down here. Bring the tanks in. I'm gonna squeeze these up. Get these to come down the road. Okay. That one might as well move down as well. Same with this one. Move that back across. Good. Alright, that's all done then. What are these units back here? We could start moving some of these down. Oh, can we actually cross there? That's nice. Moving across this terrain isn't ideal for these units. So we'll just move them as far as we can. Just all straight down. Oh, I could have used that unit to bombard this one. That would have saved one a bit closer up. Okay, so those are all sorted. We move these up to the left. Which I might leave this one here with that unit. So those are all moved. That's great. So the next thing we need to do then, let's think about it. I can't bring in aircraft from over here because of this AA unit. Like that's to the left side, I don't think. I could maybe support an attack further up, like this attack. They are going to have a 5A though. Oof. That's rough. Really rough. I mean, it wouldn't be terrible with air support because I'd be able to bomb their artillery. So I think we'll take on, let's see. Just trying to think which one would be best to attack. Like if we want to attack this one and try and like dislodge stuff further down the road, because if we attack this one, they might bring in the ones next to each other, and then we can like smash the disorganized units and make a lot of ground here to get round to this flag, and then push down this main road towards the objectives. Or if I want to like move to the left, take out these guys, cut off these forces defending that bridge, and then move all the way down the left side of the map to get this objective. Because we're probably going to just like push out the bomb here. But here I can definitely do like a quad A into defenses with support. So I think that would be like relatively decent. Then again, I could just push straight onto the flag, but there's no chance I'd have enough to back me up. Yeah, we'd have to make an attack here onto the 3rd Battalion of the 106th. So we'll probably make that attack. Hope this one gets pulled in. And then we can make another attack maybe further up after we make the attack here. I think I'm going to make the attack on this unit. The 1st Battalion of the 466th, the 3rd Battalion of the 106th, and then if these guys in the middle don't get involved, we can maybe hit them as well. But, unfortunately guys, it has been my time. So we're going to leave it here. Those are the attacks we're going to make next time around. The rest of our turn, otherwise, I think it's pretty much done. I could maybe bring in some like air interception just to give me a hand. But, yeah, that's it. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's episode. We had a really good fight, actually. We managed to get a lot of the tactical map here done, so that was cool. Well, I guess strategic map technically, but that is it. Yep, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.